the last build that needs attention today. Now, the thing with Spellmaster... So, I actually encountered that problem before, where the trains keep all going to one stop. The way I fixed it, it happened to one of these. I deconstructed the stop, copied it first, deconstructed it manually, not by bots, and then rebuilt it, and then it started working again. See if that does it. I think it's a bug with a mod. I can't remember which one it happened to. It was one of the stations I was cleaning up. But I've seen it I think I've seen it more than once on this map. It might be something to do with the deconstructing a stop related to the mod. Found that works until then. It bugs on the other stops. Interesting. I wonder if it's related to deconstructing stops with bots. Or something like that, because it happened after I deconstructed an outpost. Image the old station before I had broke. So, I think less than 8,000. No bots? I think it's might just be a bug with deconstruction in general. It could be related to the order as well. It could be like the little this what's it being deconstructed second after this one. Updated the mods? I didn't actually check for updates. And I'm also still getting occasional double assigned trains on this thing too. I don't think I can see one actually at the minute. That one doesn't count. Where 2 trains are assigned to the one stop for some reason. I see this one's getting a lot of love in the YouTube VOD comments too, this thing here. It's so dumb. I mean, if it was to really fix it, I could just extend this down to here, like that. Same with any of these here. And this one here, all I need to do is just pull it down and then fix it. Anyone try to play the economy mod? I played an economy mod ages ago. It was okay, but it was too easy to cheese. What was it called? I think it was, then it was called the Black Market mod. But yeah, it was too easy to cheese it. Now. First step is to redo this thing. So these are not running all of the time. You need to process more heavy oil. And it appears, I have a feeling the way I folded it just doesn't work. Like these are just not getting heavy oil the way they should be. So I'm wondering if we pull this out, like this whole thing here, copy it, say there, save a copy of it, and we might switch over to some creative and do some theory. Or I could just do it here. Either or works. Just do it here. Creative part would help in cleaning this crap up. There. Now, in terms of the thingy, let's switch over to this thing. So, we know it can make 3,620 rocket fuel a minute because of this thing, which I prepared quite a while ago. Now, so we need 4 chemical plants per heavy to light. So, liquefaction, it is craft speed. Everything's all set up. This is all set up from when we originally built this thing from quite a while ago. So with 4 things, it should produce that. With 4 chemical plants, 3.8. It's only going to use for the 3.8, so they won't have 100% uptime on one of them, or several of them. Lubricant, it's there. Light oil, rocket fuel. Yes. What I'm also thinking of doing is separating out the production. That's the other thing I want to do. So instead of doing all this one-to-one business, which I thought was okay at the time, but it's clearly not working. It's an EK. How you doing? Let's grab that. Start with the beacons. Doop doop doop. I wonder if I can underground the whole lot. It'll be challenging, but it might pay off. And boop. Maybe my snack is just super early dinner. Maybe. Yeah, what I'm thinking, something like that. Oh, you need water. Hmm. How you doing, AK? Haven't seen you in a little while. How you been? Calm down, Nas. Still spitting up drives. Takes hours for it to spool up its drives. Kind of annoying. You're good? Wonderful. I mean, I could also... Oops, that's not what I wanted at all. Or... Capture on YouTube? Almost done with 27? Nice. You don't pick up there now. None of these really connect nicely. Oh, can't mix fluids? What a shame. There and there. See, that's just not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Don't use all the FE mods. And I only use the actual ones. There is some other ones. Hang on. I actually left that in the wrong thingy. Go here. Solpaz, OP's fiddle. So there's Factorio. Yeah, so this is some other dude's mod. Whereas, yeah, Jimmy John. So I'm sort of steering clear of some of these others. Oh yeah, there's another compact solars. Yeah, there's all the Jimmy John ones. There's the Deadlocks integrations. Yeah, this fills out the chemical plants. Hmm. Oh, it fixes the crafting speeds of chemical plants and centrifuge and thing. Yeah, well, it says what it does on the tin. But yeah, the higher range beacons was never part of Factorio Extended. I'm pretty sure there's another one of these somewhere. I think Factorio Extended nuclear reactors was a thing too. I can't remember now. Anyway. Yeah, so the high tier wide range beacons was never part of it. It's not that I remember. How about here? No? How about I not do it like a ding-dong? A ding-a-donger. I can't do that either. Damn it. This is where I needed to do some benchmarking, really. So it loops round. It's just a lot of pressure put on this single point here, and I don't think it's going to manage it very well. What I'm really interested in is getting this extended all the way out. Give each one its own heavy delights? That might be the way to go. It's a bit messy with the beacons, but at the same time, power's free. Might be just the way to go. That was how I was thinking originally. Like that. It's offensive in terms of beacons. Very offensive. Actually, I could tighten these up. What if I tightened them up? Like that. Alternatively, I can expand it out. Oh, you see, there's more potential there. That's not right. There. See, now they overlap. Actually, that's not really helped at all. Has now cleaned up the power production spreadsheets? Not really. Not really. Actually, that's fine. Because there's so little petroleum gas, it doesn't really matter that much. I say little, it's still a lot of petroleum gas. It's just comparatively to the rest. Oh dear. Alright, how about going the other way? So 1, 2, 3 to there. One too far. To there. It's also one too far. To there. So it should be 32? 35? Alright. 32? Is it 32? There it is. Double beacons in between? You mean like, this? This was the next thought. Probably still don't fit. It's more consistent though. Like that. Do 32. Oh, it connects there. I think dedicated production is the way to go. So like that. It's just going to be the easier, instead of trying to minimize beacons and crap like that. And what have you... But having the input from the top instead of the bottom, or too much pipe? Then it'd be, yeah, it'd be too much pipe then. Like, it's only 2 extra beacons, not the end of the world. It's just because these are... Oh, can I shrink that? No, I can't shrink these down either. If I can shrink these down, that'll be good. That'll work. Actually, I might be able to shrink these down. Because this pipe doesn't really need to be a double anymore. Oops. Does it shrink down? No, it doesn't. It doesn't help it. Hmm. Other than if I was to somehow get this over and, yeah, more pipe. Simplest answer is always the best. Oh, we don't know what the pipe throughput will do anyway at this point, so we might as well just get something working and then work from there. Gotta start somewhere. So there. Yeah. Oh, why are you off by a tile? Ah, this one's off. Just be consistent with that. Gotta play it consistent, eh? Does he move the underground down one? What do you mean? What if having the inputs from the top instead of the bottom? Oh, do you mean have the heavy pipe up here? I can also rotate it, actually. Now, one thing I do need to know also is how will this pipe perform? Probably not well. Heavy pipe up here. Right. That would actually not be a terrible idea. You're watching the episode where you told chat there was some audio crackle? Get the crap out of me because I was playing with the headset cord at the time. I thought the Astro headset broke. Turns out it was video. Good timing. Good timing. Necessary? Yeah, I'll just set up a test run first. Hang on, let's just see how this pipe performs first. Yeah, there. And lastly, we have a pipe up here for the petroleum gas. I need some of these. That'll do. I can just do the cheap mode for the rest. Thank you, autosave. So, the oil... Yeah, water shortage now. So found with TSM, if you perm remove a station, it still tries to send a train there. That'll be that related thing I was talking about. It's not clearing station lists properly. There, try that. So you got a surplus of heavy oil because of that lack of water. I wonder if I can feed the water through. That's something worth investigating, I think. I think that almost lines up. Almost. And it's worth a shot. And this one's happy for water now too, as an added bonus. Come through. That's not pleasant. Maybe that was the thing. What you're saying there's what I was talking about. Maybe, yeah. It sounds like there's some serious bug going on with how it handles stations. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's close to working. It's too bad this one doesn't line up. How are you for water? And you for water? Ingredient shortage. Oh, water. Of course. Of course. Ingredient shortage of water. Oh, it's already on 2 pumps. Love the new textures for the chem plants. It's good, isn't it? Too bad these do... Oh no, these do use the new ones. I think I've been through that before once. They are nice. And the new smoke animation is really nice too. So a new problem is water. Okay, tell you what, let's clear out that. Nakaragami, how you doing? Remember to feed the reactors too. They're still getting fed. It's emptying them that's currently a bit of a problem. Reedster, how you doing? Why are you derping out? Oh, it's complaining about the fluid connection now. Right. That's one of the recent updates with what's his face breaking the game constantly. Boss Kid or whatever his name is. You know, him. Mr. Belt? Oh, very good. Alright, so you're going to loop around. Like that. Pew pew. Hmm. I'll keep the petroleum gas one, get rid of the rest, because it's starting to annoy me. Oil is pain? It sure is. And trying to get these fluids to work is just a struggle. See, I can actually do this as well. So I get the double path going again. On account of it needing that double path and everything. Because, yes. It's so dumb. Bam. There. I still won't get the water though. I could rotate them again. Like, I could do that. Give it more space vertically. Like that. Give them as much space there. Party squid. Raise the party squid. Now we only need 4 of these. Fifth one could be lubricant. I could put lubricant there. So then 1. Okay, you need more space. Make it consistent. There. Make good, consistent build. Otherwise everyone will screech autistically. It's not symmetric. So 32. It's 27. What's out of range? Oh, beacon aligned. How'd you get beacon aligned? Of course, I got beacon aligned. I need it to be 2 away like that. Can I push it out of beacon alignment? Nope. Okay, so it does need to be 1 tile at the end, otherwise it beacon aligns. That was not supposed to be Control X. It's one thing, it is individual water pipes like that. That's the thinking. And then there. Oh, that's fine there. Someone's getting eaten. That's fine. Oh, this is going to get reloaded anyway, so it's fine. Fine. So now I have 4 water pipes, each dedicated to each cracking. Got the light oil coming up like so, which actually isn't too bad. I can get around that. As long as I can click the button correctly. It does require some semblance of competent button clicking. I'd join all these together, actually. Oh, it's going to end badly. This will be the true test, is how much pressure can you get through this thing? Where are they? There they are. Most 0. Let's just see what happens. This will be good. I might tweak the lengths of these pipes here too, just to see what, if I can optimize them. See how we go. See where we go. Maybe make something of it. Can you packs attach there? You sure can. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Let's pull back, put there. What I was wondering is if I can... So if I go from there to that... it doesn't really make a difference. Not a lick of difference. I might double pipe this to there. It's gonna get nasty. Very nasty. I can't see him working any other way. Well, there is a few ways around it, having said that. There's a few ways. Like, I could go 2 and 2. But they need to join at some point. Now you're fully fooled up on this stuff. Alright. That's going for it. That's backed up. Oh, I see. I've been recklessly copy and pasting. Too much reckless copy and pasting. Alright, what do we got? These are all going. Yeah. Fluid shortage, so yeah, that makes sense. Fluid shortage. Oh, right. Eh. There we go. Right, have I got them all this time? I think so. Yeah. They're all pulling heavy oil out. One of these should be stuttering, yep. Or all of them should be stuttering for heavy oil because it's 3 point... whatever it was? 3.8. So there should be 0.2 not running. Yeah, I'm occasionally seeing working shortage. So that's right. I guess the big thing too is, if I bring this up again, our total heavy oil output should be 3321. Well, the light oil, I mean, 3321 light oil, and 2446, or 146,000 heavy, 199,000 light. So do we have that? 197 and 144-ish. 146, 199. So it's a little bit under. It's running a little bit under. That might be okay. I mean, you've got this tank here too, which is sort of constraining it from pulling too much oil. Similarly, I should probably attach both of these to the tank too. If I can. Something like... see, I want both points to join and branch out on the corners. That might work. The thing is, I don't want it to pull too much oil out of that. That's why this thing's doing that. So yeah, it's restricting it, which makes sense. It's probably overdoing it though, overcompensating. I'll grab that thing, pop it over here. Yeah. Yeah, and it just gets this out of here. Unnecessary. Well, not anymore. Oh, it was necessary, but not anymore. No longer needed. Now where's the pipe actually? Ah, it's there. Got demolished. Go connect up again. Feed the lubricant. Feed the good stuff. I still don't like the existence of lubricant. It's just heavy oil. Rebranded. Rebadged and rebranded. So 32, 32, 32, 32, and 32. Excellent. That's what I want to see. So the next step in this thing, lube is pointless. It is pretty pointless. Now, particularly the rework of oil has really demonstrated that it's just busy work. It's really demonstrated that it doesn't do anything. So Lighter rocket fuel. We need 18 chemical plants for lighter rocket fuel. And 2 from gas to rocket fuel. Why is there only 4? That's not right. Oh, I see why. Because it's only meant to be 4 for that particular situation. Yeah, rocket fuel on, whoops, light oil. Is 64. So it's 68. 69 really. 69. Make a funny. 13. So yeah, 1.12. I made one of them funny things. So copy that. Pop a thingy over here, dudes. Let's be up. Yeah. You make that. 70 stable. Get a. 70 stable to get a FFF fluff piece. Oh yeah. Oh, who knew? Ryzen needed fast RAM. Basically, they pissed away a bunch of money by not doing their proper research. As the takeaway I got from that. Right there. So how many light oil to solid fuel? So we need 18 more for light oil. Right, what's not connected? Those two are, those two, you're not. You are. That is, hey, good evening to you too. Lovely, actually now getting very cold afternoon here. How you doing? Just contemplating what to do now. I could actually constrain them all to the same pipe. You good? It's glad it's Friday? Nice. That's how most businesses procure new tech. Randomly click buy. Let's actually go have a look, just because I'm trying to avoid thinking about the thing. And I still have the tab open. So I got a X29 Taichi, 970. That looks like is that a H100? Actually, I have another tab for this. It is H100i Pro. Oh, RGB though. Got 4 kits of just Junko RAM by the looks of it. i9 Extreme. 650 watt power supply. Oh, so that's the Intel one. And this will be their AMD system. Wait a minute. I was gonna say AMD. Is that a motherboard or graphics card? Oh, Crossfire. So yeah, it is a motherboard. 570 Aorus Master. That sounds like Is that like one of the things that like LTT or such froth over? Yeah, they bought base clocks RAM, yeah. Predator. HyperX Predator. Just generic RAM. I'm guessing they did that to both, which is a really bad idea because both of them depend on fast RAM. H115 Pro? Yeah, they built one Intel, one Radeon Evo 970. Evo 970. And then they got this, here's their rack, which is just some discount steel racking. And a thingy. Apparently that qualifies as a server room. It's the most ghetto server room. Who's actually writing it? Clonin. The baseline is... Oh yeah, that's right. They 7900X. And it did it in 530 seconds. The new 18-core... what was it? What was the one they got? I'm guessing it's a 9900 XE or a 10990 XFCE PQW. Something like that. Yeah, they got two 66 megahertz sticks. They probably didn't. They probably get the time down even more because they probably don't even have the proper speeds set up on them. Yeah, so they've blown a lot of money on RAM there. Lucifer appears. How you doing? I'm just studying the FFF because doing oil because it's easier, better than doing oil builds. AMD, you lose even on 3200, yeah. Yeah, that's why they're going all out with the 36. 30, what is that? It's synchronous with the Infinity. Already read it? Yeah, I've already read it. I just wanted to have another look at it. It's 3600. That's synchronous with the Infinity fabric, isn't it? It's 1600 or 1800. I can't remember which. Because you want it synchronous with the Infinity fabric. Watching Hawaii 5.0 and Arrow. Ooh. They were okay shows. Yeah, they were fun. I think they sort of died off though. Yeah, you want to be synchronous. Infinity fabric. I just can't remember what the max Infinity fabric was. Oh, it's 1800. Yeah, yeah. So then it would make sense. 3600. I'm staring right at my face. It's just funny to the server room organization. It's just some cheap towers and some hardware store shelving. It's so funny. And the wash toolkit by the looks of it there. Max is 1900. Are people reliably overclocking the Infinity fabric to 1900? My understanding was you really couldn't push the frequency that high. If it works, it works. Heck yes. Hey, popped in to say hi. Can't stay though. Bedtime? Alright. Thanks for stopping by. Saying hey. And have a good rest. Have a good weekend, because I won't actually see you tomorrow. I'll see you Monday. Things are... I'm actually alluding into something. Things might start getting a bit weird with timing. Probably going to lose days. But that's depending on things coming up in next month. Oh, there it is. I99980XE. Oh, what do you know? It can compile considerably faster than a 4790. 4790 is hopelessly slow by today's standards. So 3600 space spot? There you go. Yeah, because it's 1900. Yeah, the lotto. That makes sense. 0 AM. What's the morning? 5 AM, nearly 6 AM? Ooh. Why are you? Oh, right, because you're backed up on gas. Something worse than being backed up on gas. Alright, I need to argue with this thing again. Finish it. Alright, let's have a look at this thing again. Should I make the lights thingy light or solid fuel, even though I said light to rocket fuel there. Yeah, we need 18 of these machines. It does not divide nicely. Does not divide nicely at all. Who names the Intel CPUs? The guy needs to be punched in the face. Yeah, it's getting out of control. By someone with a marketing degree. Prefer Team Red? Even when you have Team Blue? That level of brand loyalty is harmful. No matter where you stand. You should never entrench yourself in a camp like when it's a brand. CPU's blue and GPU's red. Best of both worlds. Red Team Red because they're cheaper and better performance per buck. As long as there's an actual meaningful benefit, then yeah, then you prefer it. But it should never be unyielding loyalty, brand loyalty. It's the ones that worship it, the brand, that are a problem. I know I have a brand preference as well, but I never swear allegiance to either or any. Yeah, so 18 divided by 4, as I was saying, was a nasty number. So you have 4 rows. If I was to copy this here. SUS for motherboard and MSI for GPUs. Admittedly, I do have probably a somewhat partiality to Gigabyte, but only because they're like the safest bet in the universe. Gigabyte and SUS hit and miss. But they're all hit and miss, really, all of them. All of the sort of cookie cutter ones. The ones where they don't really do much customization, like they only mainly build reference boards. Like MSI do very customized boards, and ASUS sort of do both. They do reference and custom. And it's when you get into the custom stuff, like the ROG stuff. I had an ROG board for my... What was the ROG for? Oh, that was for the Q6600. That was a horrible board. Had endless problems with that one. Yeah, you're making light oil. Making solid fuel from light oil. SUS PAZ 77N export has been solid for thousands of hours, and one ASRock motherboard once lasted 4 days. Was it a modern ASRock or old school one when they were when they were just a dumping ground for ASUS? ASRock is another one of those hit and miss companies. But they build to a very low price. What did I say it was? I think it was 18. Did I say? Yeah, 18. So if I can extend this down to 6... Pentium G3258. The hell processor is that? MITX. What's mine? In the other i3 one, it's a ASRock and it's mostly fine. It does sometimes like not come out of sleep, and sometimes just randomly freezes and restarts. It's mostly fine. From 2014. Ooh, I don't know. This is a really low-end Pentium, is it? See, this one mixes nicely. This one, not so much. It's coming into that same problem again that I was having before. It's funny, I only ended up with that board because it was all on clearance. I was basically just going through and it's like, what is the cheapest of everything I can possibly buy? And that came up. It's one of the cheap system. It's one way to get the system built. I don't know if I can pack it in this tight. I really can't. Needs to be like 4, but then you risk beacon aligning. I need that. I'm worried I'm gonna need some way of exchanging pipes here. I could orientate them vertically, you know. That would be smart. Better Games, how you doing? How are you doing today? Oop. I could arrange it like that. I haven't hit any... Oh, yeah, now I'm hitting a pipe. And I got this weirdness going on there. Supposed to be a PF sense box, but motherboard died before we got it running properly. Bit disappointing. It only lasted 4 days. Bit underwhelming. I can't put productivity modules in these beacons now. That wouldn't be terribly useful. Yes, this one's now just a problem. How the hell am I going to get this thing out through? So like... Oh, you can't do that either. Hmm. A bit of a problem. And it's a pipe. You're here, not late at all, right? Yeah, he is pretty finely late, yeah. That's what I'd say. May or may not be true, but yeah. That's also not really helping my cause. Fashionably late, not late. I don't like that. Good? Yeah, spoiling all the fun. Early for the I mean this thing there with the Intel and the raisins. Yeah, it just did it. I mean, shock horror. You bought slow RAM on a shock. You bought slow RAM on a raisin, and as a result, the raisin was slow. Who knew? I just got home. What are you doing? Partying all night? Speaking of, maybe I may not be unrelated to being out. My eye's really itchy. Fast RAM and Intel? It would actually make a difference. The Intel does benefit from low latency RAM. I'm surprised they didn't get the same high-speed kits for both. I mean, mine benefits from the fast RAM. Not a huge amount, but it does. There'll be a saving to be had over 2667 or 2666 and 3200 or even 3600. I don't know if you can get much benefit out of Intel and 3600. Still can't figure this stupid thing out. Laughs in 1600 MHz. Laughs in DDR3. Aww. That too. You could figure it out. Well, we've got the nuclear part down here. I could go shoot them. An alternative... Oh, wait, there's water there. Send you a DDR2 kit and it will double your speed. Yeah, two DDR2s make a DDR4, don't they? I heard that was a thing. Oh, it's because that pipe there. I thought Railbus was the new SD RAM. Yeah, well, I need to stop worrying about beacon efficiency and all that crap. It seriously doesn't matter. It is inconsequential. Ooh, Mr. Wombat. Where's the Wombat? Where's the stupid Wombat? Alright. So how far across this is? 3, 4, 5. Alright, shrink this bad boy right down. Maybe not necessarily cut when you copy. New egg to size, unload a bunch of 3600 RAM SKUs. 4, 5, 6. It only really needs 6. So I need 18 total. And I'm gonna need to double stack them. Actually, drop it down there. Shrink it down even more. I'll just leave it yelling at me for now. Oh, you know what? Let's just expand it. That 8? It's 8. 9. Let's have 9. Actually cover? You do. Oop. That's all of the solid fuel production then. Oh, wait for G-Skill, drop the 3080 CAS 14. Yeah, nah. I'll pass on that one. Give you them points. They connect, yes. Seems like I'm getting a consistent pipe going on here. Does CAS actually stand for? Something like that. I can't actually remember now. Something like column access speed. There's RAS and CAS. RAS being row. I think that it's normally counted as part of it. Let's clean those up. Column access strobe, there you go. Here goes CS, latency, CL stands for column address strobe. This is the number of clock cycles that pass when an instruction... That sounds like a lot of words. Hey, username. How you doing? It's a lot of words. Too many words. There's all 32? Yes. Right, what are you complaining about? You have a slight surplus of crap. probably bring this up, actually. Do that eventually. Alright, you munch on that. These are all running. How are these doing? Good shortage of heavy oil, sure. Gone away, sure. That's what we want to see. How are we doing on science? It's actually stopped now. Oh, not that I'm going to keep this, I'm going to reload it. Alright, what do we got? We got 25k solid fuel a minute. Alright, let's see. So 24 plus 1500, so it should be about 26k. Ideally, should be 26k. I'm gonna say that's about right. What about the custom? Zen and Vega 11, 15. What APU? Microsoft made custom for their service. I haven't heard about that. Right, you have that. In fact, I should copy all this. There. And that's our petroleum gas contribution. It must be slow or extremely power efficient. It's got to be one of the two. And bam! Bella, how you doing? The quad core Zen Plus. Yes, I can actually pull this whole thing down. I'm actually surprised how well this pipe is holding up. I would have thought it would run a lot worse than it is. Oh, blipping though. Oversupplied with heavy oil. Yeah, so it's got too much heavy oil at the minute? Too much heavy oil? Not convinced. Yeah, it's having trouble pulling it out. Always a struggle to pull out, isn't it? If it is, you got some serious issues if you got pull-out problems. That might account for this being a bit low, being 1k low. Question is how hard do you want to fight to get that 1k? These pumps, those pipes. Admittedly, this thing here is sort of restricting things. Forward to new laptop CPU. Next 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz, 8 cores. Ooh. On unrelated nodes. Pop that and bring it, slide it right down to here. So it doesn't need the gap anymore. Doesn't need that gappage. And it almost lined up, almost lined up poles. Take the right refinery and hook it around the heavy on the right side. What? So take the right refinery and hook the heavy onto the right side. There's already two lanes which are joined together. Admittedly, they're joined together at both sides at each point. Which probably isn't helping things. We're backed up on light oil now. Oh, right, because this probably isn't running. Of course. Or will you catch up? That's interesting. Oh no, it's cleared out. Okay. That's the one thing to watch out for, is that sort of thing not clearing. Tell you what, I'll save that and come back to it, because I want to move on to the next stage, which is the making of the rocket fuel. Which also explains why the stuff isn't getting consumed. The light oil. So I need to feed light oil into the thingy. Which actually... slightly concerned now. I might have too many. And there is a compelling argument too. At the very least to try some pumps down here. Like that. I mean, it's fighting to keep it up. You can get the 4790 to 4.7, but it runs at 90C under full load, underwater. Might as well delete it. At that point, you either want to just get a new faster CPU or just... yeah. I mean, mine goes to 4. Mine can go to 4.7, 4.8? I think mine can go to 4.9 was what I got it to top out at, but it basically just shoots up to 90 degrees as soon as you try and make it do anything. You're back. Oh, big sneeze. Now, what I wanted to originally to know was, what was my original type? It was 3,439 solid fuel, rocket fuel a minute. So, I mean, this is already over, so I'm already overcooking it. You're 30, I think. 30? 20. I think the solid thing it was 20. Mine seems to idle at 4.6. That seems very high for idling. 30. Say 3,439. $64 basically does it. Input of 10. Seminar with that fellow. Thank you very much. How you doing? Welcome. 3439. 3440. So it's more or less close enough. So this takes 24,000 solid fuel coming in. So this is just a quick check to make sure, a sanity check, just make sure it's all working. I mean, this whole solid fuel or rocket fuel needing oil, light oil as well is kind of annoying. Not helping my cause. So we now have that production. Let's get the last bit going. The other thing I want to know... How many belts is that? It's like 5.5 belts. At least it's still made an assembly machine? Yeah. Probably the only thing going for it at the minute. .6 GHz at 33. Which CPU is that? Is that mine that you're abusing? I realise this isn't 100% perfect yet. There is some layout issues. $9,900K. Ah, right. Alrighty. How many one of these making, I wonder? I was wondering how many individual ones of these I could feed an assembly machine. Instead of making like a little main bus thing, I could do that instead. Let's get rid of all this. And entertain that idea. Could be something like that there. I think I know the answer already. And it's going to be 9... what's that? It's like 60... 69 we'll say on 9, which is about 7.6. What's the nearest 9? 60. Then 72. Okay. Interesting. I wait for DDR5 to drop before upgrading. Yeah, just expand this out. Eh? There. I can see a mild inconvenience. Hey, Memory. A mild inconvenience with the fluid input. Am I using any mods? Quite a few actually. Key one being Factorio Extended. Exclamation mark mods for the full complete list. Factorio Extended, TSM are among the key ones. As well as Deadlock's compact loaders, which you can see here. Which aren't actually made by Deadlock anymore. Now, what happens if we plug that in there? What happens indeed? It's very slow is what happens. It's kind of obvious. You heard about the rumors AMD is sourcing different ray tracing solutions for the next gen game consoles? Haven't heard. I think the answer is to make one, a full size thing. Like that. Early win. How you doing? Oop. Something like that. There. There's an AMD interview out on YouTube. Oh, for the ray tracing thing. I really haven't been keeping up with it. Too much effort to keep up with everything that's going on with the hardware. Actually do it there. Yeah, and then I can chain these together like so. Like that. Play catch up before a PC purchase, then you forget. Alright, so now we're just keeping adding this. Do that too. Great. There. The prod modules. Oops. Correct. You should have prod modules. It needs to run at 19. Everything depends on it being 19.2, so yeah, I need that. Yeah, you're probably going to want to be able to eat those. Should probably also do something like that. Sure. I think I've inadvertently made a main bus again. Oh dear. Tell you what, let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that needs to be 8 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If I was to do 8. If I was just to do 8. Which I might just do. Still split it heavy, which I don't like. But at the same time, there's not much that can be done about it. You're not getting light oil. Ew. Right, let's rotate this 9 degrees then. Get through, damn it. Yes, alright, now can it eat it? I think it's more than eating it. Oh wait, I've only got 4, I need 8. That's 8 now. Ray tracing is code into DirectX, so Sony PlayStation don't have that. Huh? Yeah, must be there. Oh, hang on. Let's see. Gaming community actually thinks that AMD is legitimately producing their own. Then 2 different ray tracing solutions for Sony and Microsoft. If that's what they want to believe. Sure. Ray tracing a novelty? Currently it's a novelty. I think the real graphics people are foaming at the mouth over it, though. I would say. The hardcore graphics people. Okay, why are you out of light oil? All backed up on petroleum gas. Okay. That's a problem. That's a bad one. That's a bad one. I could have filtered that, but I'm too lazy. Five, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 extra just for the petroleum gas production. It is a nice toy, but with a nice toy, do people like it? Get enough devs to implement it, become standard like PhysX. It really does play out just like PhysX did. Currently, because it's... I remember PhysX, it was the biggest problem was defining just what the hell it did. That was a big takeaway I got from it. Oh, now I've got all that tangled pipe to deal with. Thinking about it, ray tracing's been a bit of a... It's been designed for a long time in terms of graphic work. I remember someone, they were all over it back in the day. Back in like early 2000, like 2004 or something, 2004 or 2006. I loved it. Yeah, this is thinning out now. Yep. Get to test RTX cores for machine learning. They're supposed to be quite good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's have a look. 8 of it needs 3072. What were you at? 2, weren't you? I was about to say 3, but whoops. I need you. 2. 1, 2, 3. Already goes over 4. 5. I'm gonna need to do some funky business. Ooh, clang. Just whacked the mug with my glass. My coffee mug. Just wondering what to do with how to sort out this. Do I dare do what I normally do and throw chests at it? Like, it needs a bit of an injection there. So I could be dumb. A bit dumb. Do that. Wee, settle down, you. Why would someone use Microsoft Tech in PlayStations? That's a good question. Why would they? Yeah, and doing this to distribute. Yeah, backing up. What was the number of builds? It was 5. Yeah, 24,000 was 5 builds worth, which is just nasty. That's a horrible ratio. Note to self, never work with horrible off ratios, ever. This is why I try and do 1-to-1 and stuff like that. I try and bring them into sensible numbers. Otherwise, you're just working with horrible numbers. Partner over something? Not that I recall hearing. Not that I recall hearing. But then again, there's always companies partnering up and doing crap like that. It's anyone's guess. Wait, you're... Oh, wait, yeah, because I did that. aren't you... Oh, I was like, why aren't you pulling out? Of course you're not pulling out. You can't do that. Explains an awful lot. What? You... Of course you're not doing anything. Gas to rocket fuel 2. There's no no reason to have more like that. So it has to be like this. I like how I'm going through all this, and I don't know, everyone's... I don't know how many people are actually following compared to what's going on with the Sony and AMD and ray tracing. I feel a little lost on that one. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Feel a little lift down. Yeah, have some stuff. Fill your gob. While we're at it, copy and paste this. Ugh. Let's not do that ever again. Stop vibrating about, damn it. Yeah, 500. No partnership? Ah. Right. Riggedy right. Push that up another row. Save. This autosave doesn't spam whatever you're holding. It's only mildly annoying and oxygen not included when that happens. Gonna head to bed. I'll catch you later. Have a good rest. Catch you later and have a good rest. Username? Thanks for stopping by. While I struggle with this crap. Where? Push through there. There. It's better if I tap off that single point than make another bar here. That's fixed. At least they say no, so. Okay. That's not fixed. It's a JD special right there. What are people doing? Christmas is coming soon. Expect a Spot Mini. A Spot Mini? One, two, thingy. 1, 2, excellent. Even though it's off slightly. Small dog. Why are you moving? You're not outputs? No, you cannot outputs. Because apparently your thing's backwards again. Even though I thought I fixed that. Why are you backwards, even though I thought I fixed you? How dare you be backwards? For 5k? It's only 1/5. You just increase it by 5 times, and then we got where we want. Oh, a link. I don't think this is a dumb idea. Oh, the robot. Oh, yes. Yeah. The, Boston Dynamics thing. So the real question is, how am I gonna balance these? Just keep doing this, maybe? So dumb. Oh dear. Oh no. Just gonna get worse before it gets better. That's actually not really working. Ah, it's not gonna work. It's just offensive. It's the start of Skynet. Wonder if the chest blinking like that is bad for UPS. Doesn't seem to be. Song request? No song request. Bad song request. Playlist? Uh-oh. Don't be loud. Oh. Really? Rella 2 soundtrack? I suppose this is about as angry as Alanis Morissette. Approve of this song request. I do need to update what I got. Like, finally. It's getting really stale. I haven't updated in ages. Can I say the FFF has got me in the mood? I see. I need to look at the spotlight. Boop. And a boop. And a nope. And a nope. And a nope. And a yes. And a nope. And a nope. What a mess. How many spoons does Alanis Morissette have? As many as Yuri Gallagher. Stuck. More importantly, almost. Except for that kink there and that there and that there. This grid here is good though. There, which needs to be over 1. That's just inconvenient. How dare thee? wonder if I can bus it. I better not think like that. Oh, no, bad things. Don't do it. Trap. As they say. Right, you're plugged in. Jacked in. Every time the song is played. So years of spoons. Decades even of collected spoons. Let's move this one over. Over there. It's a long way to go, but it's a bit tidier. Boop, boop. They all should have light oil. I just need to get some solid fuel into everything. Somehow. I have no idea how. I might need to push the whole thing up. Apart from maybe doing something like that. Because there's 8, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9. There's 9 of those and 8 of these. Sure. What am I building? It's the Wombat. Where's the Wombat? Damn it. It's only quality. This is rocket fuel production using coal liquefaction. So down here is the coal liquefaction. It's actually nuclear powered liquefaction, just because. I mean, who doesn't want to use nuclear reactors to power coal liquefaction? Okay, not even generating excess power with it. It turns out you actually generate quite a bit of excess power from the nuclear. Like 400 hours? Ooh, nice. Never launch a rocket? That's classic. Takes forever. If people go thousands of hours without launching a rocket. Admittedly, I've now launched nearly 6,000 in this map. So... yeah, we're at 5,700. Yeah, I've just been ratioing out these and getting it all working. I'm trying to minimize, so if you're not familiar with UPS optimization, what I've been trying to do is minimize pipes and belts to minimize the performance impact of this build so that it doesn't kill the game. I turn it all on, because that would be bad. That's 64, yeah. Just thinking. Thinking if I can pop that in there, pop that in there. I want to try and have these merge together and then go up a single line, ideally. Alright, we're up to 14k. Good, good. You're not going. Why are you going? Because your belt's backwards. Again with the belt back. Oh, these are all backwards, aren't they? Oh my god. It's worst. How did I fix that? So unfixed it. See, down here is fixed. Up here, however, it's a different story. Yeah, I've copied the wrong one. I've reintroduced the error. Error. original error that caused it. Fine, and you're fine. So what does it say now? 14k, 2k. 2k already? It's only supposed to make like 3k a minute, 3.5k a minute rocket fuel. Interesting. I'll have to shuffle you over a little bit so I can do another little pokey doodle here. I can get them to play the right way. Yeah, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. I think the answer is to cut off the top and make it a bit wider. Yeah, instead of making it 8, make it 9. Because then it matches this one 9 to 9, 1 to 1. Kind of awkward, the belts, but you can't do much about it. $2,600, 20k. This one would slide out a little bit. Just like that. Of course the belts will be backwards, won't they? Nope. That makes a change. Okay. Extend this out. There, and there. There we go. You want the solid fuel. Solid light oil and the solid fuel going together to make that. You're not making anything. Oh. How the hell did I even manage that? Is there any others that are broken? I'm not seeing anything. It seems all consistent. Managed to spot it. Good luck. And I can see them all going. I think. Yeah, like they're all going. They're all running. Stop me starting because of lack of fuel. Lack of the fuels. It's funny how this has become the go-to solution. It's hilarious. It just works. I heard that one before somewhere. It just works. There we go. It's just working. Oh, it's stopped outputting. It's run out of something. What do you run out of? Oh. That's a problem. Hadn't thought of that one. Would you believe? So you're now backed up on petroleum gas. Kinda consuming it, but kinda not at the same time. Try that maybe? Like, this is where the petroleum gas gets kind of weird because I need a sink for the petroleum gas, but I also need the light oil to actually consume it. I might just double this. Petroleum go first? I could add pumps to all of these, so when the light oil is low, I could put a tank on there too. There's a few options. I think it might be completely stalled now. Hmm. What I can't be will not get. Yeah, this thing doesn't distribute in the same way. I need to make it like the others. Or maybe. Well, I'll make it like the rest anyway, because it doesn't really matter. I think my idea is worth pursuing though. Grab a tank. A pump. Hopefully you can just suck the hell out of whatever's in the pipe. It's not getting through. Yeah, so it's just turning it into solid fuel. This whole solid fuel recipe change is kind of annoying. It's made it a lot more difficult to build these sort of builds. Tank for petroleum and destroy it? Yeah. There. I need to get rid of this line too. Right, what are you? You're got 60. 60? 60. So 56. Is that 9? 9. So 36. That should be 45. Yeah. Because I'm missing the hole there. So how about I build the rest of it? I mean, it might help. Maybe a little, maybe. Right there. It just needs to dump it somewhere. And it's still running. I think it's got it. Think it's got it. Right, what do we got? We got 2.7, 2.9, 20k. What's going on up here? It's all producing. Apparently. There. That way you can just dump the excess. So I'm only getting 20k though. Fluid shortage. Maybe I do need the extra row on top after all. Yeah, and what was this? Should be like 63. Yeah, this one's totally unnecessary. This one top here is definitely unnecessary. Let's say, so that 1 point, what was it, 1.1? It was even less than that. I want to know now. Yeah, 1.176. Rocket fuel factories, it's so overkill. It's up to almost up to 3. They are struggling for oil. We're all struggling for oil. I guess my idea doesn't really work. Oh well. Worth a shot. Oh no, 25. It's getting there. It's still rising. It's still... maybe it is working after all. It's just sort of recovering. That tank full? Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, that'll be sucking up all the excess. Yeah, now I get you. Yeah, it would be sucking up all the excess. Yes, it is running normally now. Yeah. Yeah, it was over-consuming because it was filling that tank. And now we're at 3,500? 3,400? And what was the target? 3,500. Yeah, so that's all good. Huh, there you go. And that's a total of 66. It's actually a little bit short on machines. It's interesting this lot is backed up. Oh, it is falling. It is draining though. I keep forgetting this is live. Oh dear. Good on you. How you doing? Way to end the week. Nice. Yep, we just finished rebuilding this thing. Getting the most out of it. Look at that coal fly. Yeah, no skipping ahead for you. Yeah, so we're just... It's funny, because we already had the production there, we just weren't getting it out of it. Now we are. Just going round. Yeah, it's slowly consuming it. It's one similar story. And skipping videos. If you say so. Sure you do. Yeah, I do fall into that habit. I've started falling into that habit now. Before I know it, I'll set the playback speed to 1.5. But that's now... Oh, you're done. I wonder it's not consuming anything. Why do you get cancelled? We should watch all the videos. Did I accidentally cancel it? I must have cancelled it. Because it was already doing artillery shell range. Unless cheat mode did it. Right. There, and now we can leave the dream world. Because that was all just a test. How far back does this go? Because I was... Oh, I didn't save it, did I? Oh. Oh. Oops. Anyway, let's clear out all that. Get our new and improved build in. Cannot mix different fluids. Not with that attitude. Yeah, how's your week been, Colonel Niff? While I think of it. Don't think YouTube counts views in faster than normal speeds. There's probably some rules for it. There would have to be, even though they say like they deny stuff like that. Train. Train. It's very much a train. Of course, the smart money's on actually redoing the input thing here. It's been something alright. I've been looking forward to the weekend pretty bad. A bit rough, has it been? Oh, at least the weekend's here now. You have a thing. Or a chest can. It's ready for the weekend. We can To be completely over, it's been rough. Got the opposite there. Ready for it to be over. Weekend to be over. I mean, I guess that is a thing too. I've had that. Oh, that'll make viewbotting easy. Oh yeah, you just set to watch at super speed. My understanding is that they also made it so that there's waiting for different things, how you interact. If you, like, there's a significant waiting if you scroll down into the comments. It counts towards the video. If people look at comments. And weird things like that. I'm trying to think of a few others, I can't remember them now. I want to go back to last weekend, reset this week. Things happen differently. That sounds bad. I got a petro boiler set up on your Oni world. Ooh, nice. First of all, your personal data goes into a massive black box function and comes out as YouTube view, maybe. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, speaking of petroleum boilers, I want to do one in the current map that I'm working on. I really want to do... I've never done a petroleum boiler before, and I really want to do one. Boop. Okay. Lost family member in players. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I can see why you'd want to wind that back. Ouch, indeed. At a normal volcano at the top of your world and tried setting up feeding a steam turbine. Wasn't that WW2 bomber? Yeah, I didn't actually hear much of anything, although I've been really away from the news all week. Light plane crash. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have heard about that then. Right, I think we've almost got this thing ready. Uh-oh. Yeah, that'll be where it was complaining about fluid mixing. Excellent. What's this purple stuff? This is Factorio Extended Rapid Underground Transport Belts. Factorio Extended adds 1 to 2 extra tiers of items. And yeah, these are all there. So purple belts are a second tier that they add on top of the normal 3. So the blue one, the green one is a step up from the blue, and then the purple one's a step up from the green. Is US news? Come on, Aussie TV that much? Only the big stuff. I think you can guess which kind of big stuff. I'm sure you can imagine which. Hang on a minute. Guess they're just 4 and 5? Yeah, just 4 and 5. So it's 60 and 75. You know what I didn't do? I didn't actually update the thingies, the refineries themselves. Purple bells, blue water refineries, blue chemical pants, Agent Orange. Yeah, what is it? 60, 75. We need those in vanilla. It does feel that way after using these for a little while. Disproportionate amounts of time is spent to that. It's like Bill Clinton all over again. One thing I love is higher tiered salt, like definitely. Loundown coming on in with that raiding party. Welcome on in. Witness my new and improved nuclear coal liquefaction build. You can come in just in time to appreciate it. What's this on the side? What's this? Indeed. What is this on the side? Picture in picture? It does. It's brand new. Actually, it must be finally working today. If the picture in... does it mean that you're getting the picture in picture ad? And yeah, so everyone who doesn't know Clowndown, you need to go check him out. He was currently playing some Oxygen Not Included. He's normally also a Factorio speedrunning extraordinaire. Top tier speedrunner, definitely, guaranteed. He's in the top 10, so it's, you know, it's right up there. And I think he's right up there as one of the top few in some of the other categories. In Duo, I think? I might be thinking of someone else though. Maybe. Possibly. I'm gonna have to go quick. Darksider coming on in with a Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Show some love and hype there in chat for Darksider for using that Twitch Prime on this channel, on me. Better than Nephilim's Manti. Well, let's see. Let's see. How far can we move the goalposts? So, which one? Sure you did. Sure you did one. A duo. Guess not then. See? It's in the top 10. It's in the top 10. It's certainly a good claim to fame. Speedrunning is very competitive. There are a lot of competing members. We're doing a speedrun. Maybe not for this. Well, not for this specifically. For Deadlocks, yeah. I live in there. Sweden represents. Yes, Nephrons. From good old Sweden. Best is Germany on to second. Anti isn't even there. I think Anti's in default, yeah, default. Nephrons is just dominating. When winter, Switzerland is on top of the steel axe. Switzerland's a plus, yeah. And he's anti. I hardly see anti anymore. Alright, how is this thing cooking? Crap. Crap. I demolished all of the... I need a pump jack. Just one pump jack. All I need is one. Even just one of them. And you don't like any percent? Okay. Oh, he's all about default percent, that's understandable. Oop. Yeah, I got a hook on the oil patch again. Realistically, they should be joined together like that. Permanently? Could do that. Oh, Nephron's preparing a new 100%. Ooh. I thought about many times doing 100%, but nah. Yeah, nah. That's all I can say, yeah, nah. It also occurs to me that I don't have any, any pipe. Which is mildly inconvenient. Burn himself out, clashing under 2 hours. Chasing the under 2 hours. 1.5 hour train. 8 hour rocket with lazy bastard. Hey, it's Kodiak. How you doing? Been you in a while? Ain't done seen as you in a while. How you been? Hey. Where's my pipe? Let's use regular pipe then. Come on, you can do it. We believe in you. Hopefully. Other Factorio updates lately? It's been, playing too much Ark. It's been quite interesting, getting the... Right, who's eating? Who's eating the damn heavy oil? Ah, right. This change with oil has been quite interesting. Where basic production only gives you the petroleum gas. Been quite a change. I need a little bit to jumpstart it. Oh, you're not actually going to... God damn it. There it goes. Look at that. Just took one and then just spams it out. And so it juiced up this thing and off it goes. Didn't burn itself out, just waiting for someone, anti-cough, to catch up to his world records so we can take them back. Needs more coffee. I think it's past break time. It's already a half hour past. Right, we're at 2k and 18k on the solid fuel. Oh, not doing anything. Production overload. So overloaded on heavy now. I think my change has done something to it. It's affecting it. Did I put the pumps there? Yeah, I did. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . see you're struggling now. Hmm. Yeah, it'll be coffee break in like a minute or two. Coffee break or something break? Something's gonna break. So that's fine, that's fine. In. Fine. Yeah, it's better. At the very least. Is it blipping? It's blipping, yeah. You see it toggling like every few ticks. And flickering red and green. Almost yellow. Right, so what's that given us? It's 2.5 and 18 still. I think this is stealing a lot right now because it needs to catch up. Air running. It's also possibly filling up these. Yeah. Oh, of course, it's filling up the tank. Oh no, it's full. Never mind. Yeah, it's just filling up, essentially. Anyway, I think now is a good time for me to take a quick break. And then we'll carry on from there. So don't go too far. We should be back shortly. Alrighty. Gonna go do some real life clap, maybe nap. No, so no coffee here? Ah, well, go do your things. Let me know when you want to do the well, add an ad countdown timer. Ooh, this will be all the new stuff they're announcing. Okay, so up to 24 and 3.5. Excellent. Let's come up to speed. Yeah, this will be all the stuff they talked about. I need to go through it all at some point and actually figure out what the hell they're up to. No stream? Maybe. We'll see how we go. Time works anytime after, maybe not immediately afterwards, but anytime afterwards. It's another one where I'm probably incorrectly going to say that it's going to be a short one. Kind of want to shoot something. Alrighty, so we're at 4.3, 4.4. Kind of actually done in a way. Discovery and they're never short. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with now, because that's everything pretty much built. I mean, apart from that, I could just double it again to 8K. Oh dear. Doubling this Railbus again is not trivial, unfortunately. Real question is, what's waiting? Iron looks a little thin. Got coal, bricks there, stone, or a bit of oil. Probably could do with some more oil. Steel is very short. Plastic's short. So what's happening at steel? What's holding you up? How do I make the coffee? Instantly, yes. Hey, Kie. Maker. Trivial for such a Factorio master. Oh, conceptually it's trivial, it's just scaling it up means significant amount of rebuilding. Done with everything? Yeah, everything that needs to be doubled to bring it up to 4K is done. It should sustain 4K now. Not a master. Yep, coffee is made instantly. New map time? Almost. Are you mad? Sometimes necessity dictates. As I say, it's not bland 43, so it's all good. It's not bland 43. Surprisingly few outposts as well. I mean, I could clean up the outposts. Trouble is, I don't have any way of making a quick one, other than the not bland 43. Right, mining productivity is keeping these down. Actually, oh. There's none waiting there. I might need more iron. Upgrade the locos. Ah, good point. Very good point. There, give me iron too. Ah. Yeah, trains. Many trains. Hold you right there. Where's that? There it is. You. What do you need? Not much, actually. No, this is a different game, but with Oni. Can you explain how the liquid pipe priority works with the bridge? I think I remember you explaining it once. Yeah, so... let me just find somewhere safe. Safe? How can I best explain it? I guess belts kind of relate. Like, if you had a liquid flowing on a pipe in Oni, imagine this being a pipe, so you got one item, and you know, the little packets moving along there. If you then had one merging, say like that, a bridge, so if that was a bridge and then was merging, just like if this belt had something on it, it would block this one from inserting. So when you're using a bridge to insert onto another pipe, it won't insert until there's a gap, if that makes sense. So what you're doing is you're making a I call it a priority merge, but what it's doing is it's doing the reverse priority. It's whatever's already there gets priority over what's being merged, so the output can't output until there's a spot for the gas packet to clear. The opposite is true for if it was the other way around. If the bridge was taking, it would take everything first until it can't take any more, then it would continue on. And what about outputs till there is a black log? Yeah, so yeah, this was just what I was saying. So it actually applies to all gas inputs, or liquid inputs, or all inputs, because they all use the same fundamental system. So if there's a white thing, it'll always take until it can't take any more. So that's fine. That's cool. Yes, if there's a white input, it will take until it can't take any more, then it will let it continue on. And likewise, a green has green output has lowest priority. I guess that's the best generic way to think of it, is white has the highest taking priority, directional priority, and then green has the lowest directional priority. I guess that's a way of summarizing in general. Because the same rules apply to like liquid tanks, white outputs. White, yeah, so white, white can't be output. Yeah, white output, tube, then green. When you get a normal one, it will just alternate. So if you had like that, coming in at 3 outs, it'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. JD has link. Go shove a link in then. See what happens. I think Nightbot will let you. Oh, look at all these iron trains now. Whoop, whoop. Place provider. 8 pipes. They're pretty easy. The big X on Oni instead of the small X, just close the job window. Oh. Now, I need to make some room in here. It'll do. Boop. Excellent. Hope that all made sense. Right, so we need that. You? What do you need? A regular loco, 20 engines and batteries. Regular Mark 3. 20 of them. 10 of them. Only the point of attempting build rockets, just like, how do I do this? Base is such a mess to try and reroute stuff around. It's such a struggle doing rockets, and you got to get familiar with it first. I think is ultimately what it comes down to. Just do it however you think and see what happens, and get familiar. I think that's how I pretty much about how I learned it. That's kind of dumb to say, but that's how it happened. I made some terrible rockets over and over, and then eventually it became sensible. Oh, that was quick. Electronic Locomotive Mark III and Fallen Gun Seaming coming on in with that raiding party. Oh no, the Legion of the Falling Sun is attacking. Will we do? We shall defend to the end. How you doing, Fallen Sun? How you been? Now you better keep your orders or else. Good. Good. Audio is buggered? Ah. You, go away. Alright, so we need some electric juices for these. Can't use upgrade planer? Probably should have done that, shouldn't I? Probably can do that. Can you? I mean, there's no reason why I couldn't. Nope, doesn't support it. Second tab. Let's have a look. It's not even there. Chrome is broken, choppy A. Ugh. Nasty, that's unfortunate. Hey, Kodiak Jack's back. Yeah. Doesn't seem to want to support it. Ooh, electric loco cargo. Provider in the second tab. Oh, right. With the thingy. Now. Battery circuits accumulators. Seating. How you doing? Hey, man. Are you? Might be doing well. What was it? Yeah. Whatever that Windows update did. Oh, was it, really screwed to Google Chrome. The last Windows update for me means that it doesn't remember audio settings. Really annoying. Apathetic. Ah, apathetic. What am I looking for? Them things. Subwoofer actually works now. So it kind of fixed, it kind of did something useful. Was it 5, not 4? Attention's too fast split. Get more coffee. There. Maximum focus. I think I got it this time. Alright, you make me some thingies. Say 20. So I'm going to say enable 3D sound by default now or something. I had no idea. What are you apathetic about now? What's going on? What's this? What's brought on this apathy? Train's not going to move right at the minute. I really struggle. Worker slow, nothing to do, looking for more Maybe your wife. That's a loaded answer right there. By the train. What's the stats say? Power intake. There it goes. I think it's still a little starved. Charging up? Yeah, it's charging up. Yeah, we just have more. More is the merrier. The more the merrier. Is there a rotation on there? These are got a rotation on them. You tried to work before? Here on both fronts. To take massive jobs out of town and spend 2+ weeks away from home. Sucks. Sucks a massive chode. Don't know why? Interesting. So we've got 70 megawatts and nothing's being used at the minute. Right, where'd that one train go? Good seeing you. Time to head to bed. Alright, catch you later, Fallen Sun. Hope you have a good rest. Where is that train? Go in. Come in, Mark 3. Nope. Or is it back here? I should have coloured it a different colour. Go through the names. Gonna play more Don't Starve one of these days? You gotta, don't we? I'd be keen for that too. We should do a thing one day. I legit didn't see where it went. Do it? No. I should get Borderlands 3 as well. Still haven't got it. Currently moving? Head out of town in 7 to 10 days for 2 weeks. So either before then or 2 weeks after then. Borderlands 3 is fun-ish. To me, someone not just be dating someone. Catch you later, Fallen. Yeah, we'll the active line. Active on locomotive 0, so it's currently parked somewhere. My assumption was that it's currently out at an outpost, but it might have found its way into the steel smelter already. Sort of my assumption. Thinking of CNC machinist or something like that is my goal. Sounds like an interesting career to get into. Machining is really cool. Hitting and turning in general. There it goes, it's on the move. It'll show up here eventually. Hey, join the Combinator Madness on the grid? If I can. Now they're kind of moving. Hang on a minute. I think that was it. Look at it go. You can tell it's the one because it's zooming. That's a snappy little train right there. It'd be irresponsible not to put them on. Whee. Try and run away from that train. Now, was there a way I could do upgrade planning with this thing at all? Nah. Just like, nope. Ain't doing it. Power Dimmicks with that follow. Oh, come on in. And Glacier Wolf with that host. How you doing, Glacier? Locomotive MK3. K3. K3. Got 2 years of tech school paid for, and I should be getting 2 years of unemployment paid while I'm at school. Catch that if it was Bam Bam Rubble. Doing okay? Very good. Everyone's struggling a bit today. That's no matter. They're doing its thing again. Are you stopped again? I don't know where it went. Oh well. I mean, I could just do a command to replace all the trains with the Mark III locos with electric locos. That would work too. Sucks those jobs, especially since Factorio been here for 34 years and nobody expected it to close. Look at my hearty train of locomotives. Ah, there's a thought. There's a dangerous thought right there. You. Come back here, please. Or not. How do you get back here? Because I disconnected the track, that's why. Could write that command, because I need to implement a script. Raise events, need to implement... Otherwise, they don't get fueled. Oh, so it'll break the fueling. Alright, you... Actually, before we go over there... I want that one. I don't need to add station. Let's do that. Yep. Off we go. I could redo the track here, but I don't really care to. Stack mode on. There is a thing called YouTube where I bet you can find a personality you like about the program. What? So how fast are we going? Going 700. Excellent. $756. The proper speed. There it is, 756. It's made it. And super duper brakes. You better get out of here. We get splattered. Been there for 34 years and just been caught up in it. It's rough when you have long-term positions like that pulled up. Have you thought about making it go faster? I learned that in Advanced Management 101. Try the cargo trains with the artillery? Ooh. I'm kind of keen just to see what happens with the Mark III ones, but the cargo one's probably better, isn't it? Which one is it? Standard. And cargo. So the cargo one's still got the better pulling power, does it, than the Mark III? Mark III ones are weird, the way the stats are. What's the cargo? It's engines, batteries, and electric locomotive standard. We'll try them both out and see what happens. As soon as this train clears. If it ever clears. Right, so we need a standard. I don't just need cargo. Set it to 5 as always. Let's get weird after spending a lot of time on the job. Probably coming on the street there, old workers having to put their head out and sell to company, just no respect. No welding. You can get a job like 4 months a year and screw off the rest. Maybe lifestyles under water, ocean welding, pipeline welding. The real skewer welding. You. Then you. Do that. So you're oh, you're a locomotive. No. Wait, well, yes. 1020. 2020. Yeah, whatever works. Take electronic locomotive. Take regular loco. Bam. That all just upgrades, yeah. Stupid train went away. $20? Huh. Where's it getting the engines from? Oh, there. Right. Two assemblers? Ah, there's, yeah. The bottlenecked by the intermediates, so I was never going to get anywhere fast. I got one. So what are you bottlenecked on? Engines, and what are you bottlenecked on? Steel, of all things. Where's the steel at? I need more loading. Viper side. And you're on the same side. They're big weight themselves. Hang on, why? How about I... Yeah. Yeah. Viper side. They're on the safe side because they're big weight themselves. Yeah. I'll tell you what, this thing can go. What I might do... There. Falling behind on the chat too. You love to know how to weld and be good, but know about welding as a full-time job. You want more variety. Rather than just doing all welding all the time. I take that as. It's understandable. Be really repetitive otherwise. Eh, don't get rid of that. The chat reader. Mill writer, pipework company, jack of all trades, mechanical, great trade. There's a lot of companies that do that sort of thing where they take people who just sort of do everything. The jack of all trades type machinists. Like people like the fitters and turners at universities too. Those I'm particularly familiar with. I know quite a few who are in that position. Just have to deal with university politics. A lot of them rage quit on that part though. Learns to go build some crazy stuff at home. Did I got offset there? Don't know if it matters. Oh yeah, it did too. It doesn't actually matter, no. Actually, those are wrong anyway. Well, that one was wrong. How did it even get offset? How strange, because that shouldn't happen. See, my current problem now is how the hell do I fit all this crap in? Yeah, that's pretty empty. Cut and paste the original that signal. Okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking about this now. You got a bit of this old business. Which doesn't fit. That. I might need to come in the other side. Not enough room here. Let's clear out all of this and flip it round. Why did I do that? Every time I hit Control X instead of Control C. Hey, Connor Wheel, how you doing? How did your rim wheel go? Your factory technician assembly line running and do repairs, the machines. It's a bit of an all-rounder. Doing better than the Rimworld folks. Is there another one of those incidents involving hunting? Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, something like that. I just made a horrible mess, didn't I? Oh dear. And you know, I could actually add more steel production, that would work too. Instead of doing it this way. Also, I could rotate these. Instead of doing dumb things like that. That would be sensible though. It almost makes sense and things and junk like that even. And that's... Wouldn't you do that? 1, 2, 3, 8. There. And there. Seattle, Mr. Boeing Bear, hiring trained people to be machinists. Trying to be pulling stuff apart, finding what's wrong, place repairing. You're really good at breaking stuff. I think we're all got a natural talent for breaking stuff. I actually enjoy doing that. Problem with the current job is it's less do technical stuff and more babysit machine that buzz every 10 seconds. Babysit the operators. There's still one downside to the modern machining situation. It's really just babysitting machines. Like that. You don't engage the brain stem. You're an expert. Outstanding in the field. Okay, this thing can go. It's funny, I've actually still got the shimmy thing going. You can't pull in there, no you can't. Master screen breaking stuff and years of experience. My friends calls you G, destroyer of things. Supposed to be far. Oh yeah. What was up to that? Here it only has 5 people under him and they produce a whopping 4 parts a month. Supervisors left us to go. Lockheed Martin was a massive upgrade. Anything aerospace would be a huge jump. Yeah, make 5 parts a month. The certification process would be mind-numbing though. That whole process. The validation. Paperwork. Enough room to do a full-size thingy. Here? Oh, you know what? I could just merge the tracks. Boop. Got a thing. Got a thing. Hello, train. Working on the command. Ooh, excellent. This will be fun. You and your stupid stuttering. Damn you, AS Rock. Integrated audio. There it is. Bam. Right, you get out of here. Go get loaded. That's it. Corporation paperwork monster. Oh, what's the worst part? Staff turnover. Guidance chip for missile. Oh yeah, you probably need an exit, don't you? It's kind of important. There you go. Now your trains can escape. Kind of. Kind of. Alright, that was good. Planes or such, but still super strict standards. Aerospace, it's the nature of the beast. Right, how's that? Raytheon for years, similar stuff. Sometimes you've been out of the country. You couldn't tell us where I was going. Oh, and you know it's serious then. Just wondering if I can push more in. Like, I can do a balancer. I was trying to avoid doing one. Having said that, though. South, the original drones. Not as good at guiding themselves. Put a hood over his head. Turns out it was just in Chicago. Just business as usual in Chicago. It wasn't just like an armed robbery or something. Oh, you're short on plastic. Oh, look at that there. I'm trying. Trying to back up. Why are you doing that though? And there's a rest. A VU meter. Oh, it's just draining. It'll drain eventually. Suck it dry. Gunfire over on IEDs. Yep, that's Chicago. Oh dear. That's what I've heard. That is something I have heard about Chicago. Electronic locomotive. Dogs were okay. A bit of a traffic jam there. Let's have a look at some of these. If I can get through. I might have a bit of a problem here. A bit busy. Tiny question, which electric train mod am I using? Lucifer's electronic locomotives. Electronic locomotives there. And the Factorio Extended one as well. Trains. There's another one. I think it's safe to cross there and there. Okay. Right, let's start recycling some of these. Eh. Need the damn train, damn it. The original. They're all electronic, yep. I'll make it 3. I should keep the track as well. Yeah. Because then it snaps properly. Damn robo network. Yeah. Not even near. There's a robo network. Found it. As far as work on direction problem. Oh. Yeah. That'd be hilarious. Upgrade planet? Nah, won't take it. I wish it did. Wish it all supported it properly. It's kind of half and half at the minute. Pretty much ever since the feature was introduced, it's been half and half implemented. Bam. Alright, I don't need more of those. Bots can do the rest. Bye-bye train. Bye-bye train. Hey, let's get zoomed through. Ew. How's it going? There. Alright, 4 more to go. 4 more to go. We're doing power needed 7.2, power intake 5. I think I might be a little short. Top 4. Oh, that's right. This does that when it doesn't need to go anywhere. Right, where are we gonna go? Go for an adventure. 300, 400. Oh, damn train. 200, 300, 400, 500. It can slow down again. There we go. Open up full speed, 756. The science pack trains would be another good one to do. Huh, they're all going to steel. Who knew? Oh, hello. You've done that thing, haven't you, where you take the 2 trains? Those are the electric yeah, there's the electric trains. The ones doing crazy speeds. There's a whole fresh batch already here. Excellent. Time. Oh, I got a little bit more time. Yeah, these just don't go down anymore. Done. See, like these miners are just lasting forever now. We got the mining productivity going. Can't unload. I'm just trying to figure out what to do now. It's not much else I can do. Like, I could fix up the track, but I don't really want to. I fix up here. I don't really want to. Okay, need to go to bed. Catch you later. Have a good rest, Glacier. Getting up early? Yeah. Don't let me keep you then. Thanks for hanging around. Here, train. Oh. There, I found the train. I went back into it. Oh dear. Rips. Whips and whips. Walk back into time for Gold Rush. Is that like half hour? Right there at the pipes. I thought you said you were going for a nap. I get it to work? Oh well. It's worth a try. It's a very weird thing to do though. There's no trains now. So the deed is done. Where's the body actually? No, that's a rock. Where was the body? The body. I don't remember where I was. Crap. I really don't remember now. It was around steel, wasn't it? There it is. Yeah, it was around all circuits. There it is. Right, let's get rid of all the doubles. Again. I control click that. Script uses, so I know what the current version uses. It's such a base. Script, electronic locomotives. Not much. It looks like it's spiking though. Yeah, 0.2. Yeah, one of the buttons does it. There it is. A lot of rocket companies now. Game updates up to 8 as well. Not bad. All things considered, that's actually pretty good. It means I can probably go to 8 quite easily. Although it doesn't scale linearly. Version has better UPS performance after having 100 plus trains. Ah, nice. Get rid of the rest of this. That, you. I don't really need those anymore. Good enough. Good enough. Everyone's in on the space. Big hype around it now. Like that again. Don't need that anymore. Ow. Make this compatible. I'm probably going to need to do the same thing with the 10. All of that nuclear fuel. Good thing is that because of half, I work on making it work with other surfaces, so other users, the provider on the same surface. Ah. Oh, so it doesn't use it universally across all surfaces. I say, what did that mean? But yeah. Fun. I think it's bottlenecked on engines again. So I can get the next one. Yeah, it's bottlenecked on engines. 2. Just need 3 more. Oh yeah, I can get rid of that too. I need 1 stack. Actually, I don't need to carry any of those. So I can just blueprint what's already here. Just expand it. 3. That's snappy. That's quick. Alright, can I poke this? Yes, I can. At 4 and 5. It's silly. You can easily pull 10 villa wagons with 1 locomotive. Let's do it anyway, only needing 5. Uh-oh, that's not a good look. That's not good. I really don't want to fix it though. I really don't. Well, faster the better. Yeah, it's gonna get bottlenecked though. Let's give it some inactivity. What's it trying to get to? Oh, the iron's full. Because I added too many trains. Crap. $60. Activity. Empty ore 60 and get rid of that. Zuckerberg coming in.
Oh, still.
Oh, still. Oh, still gotcha. Zuckerberg coming in with a Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Please show some love and hype in chat there for Zuckerberg for these 8-day month Twitch Prime sub. Exclamation mark love. Yeah. Yeah. Something about love in chat there. Big Twitch Prime sub. Out there. There. Bam. In go the copper trains. Ooh, that's actually taken a bit of a hit. Let go. Oh, here comes the trains. As always. Yeah, I really don't want to do it. Alright, are we shooting anything? It's out there, actually. Looks like just an old squad. At least, explore it and fix it. Fix the map. Stray biter. Well, we better fix them up, eh? Yeah, that'll do it nicely. Yeah, do it nicely. There. Yes. Just a friendly little lick of artillery for the biters. Did I miss anything? Someone would yell at you for wasting shells. What do you mean? It's the correct number of shells, isn't it? For expressing diplomatic relations with the biters. So the door of fun shoot. There, have a diplomatic care package. It's got to be a little, just, you know, there's a lot of finesse and subtlety with diplomacy. You got to get it just right. Can't just be reckless with it. Oh. The delegation has moved on. They're coming in to accept it personally. That is good. This is good, isn't it? They come in and receive tributes manually. Exploring the map with arty shells is not a good thing? Not really. Really shouldn't do it. Mainly because it seems to stimulate biters that don't really associate with attack groups, and they sort of it seems to get stuck forever. Seems to. At least from my not very scientific understanding of it, and analysis of it. An analysis. Good enough. There's the delegation. Ready to receive their laser marks. Have we considered grassroots campaign to convert the buyers To consumers, we could be selling them valuable goods and services. We could. See, I'm trying to airdrop some Amazon airdrop some services in some goods to them. So open up a dialogue. They don't seem terribly friendly to the idea, though. Don't seem very open to it. Because it always seems to mysteriously end up with explosions with the packages we deliver. Mysterious explosions. How many run here? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 29. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 17, so 17, and then whatever this is, was 16, yeah, 16. We can take 32 trains total, so why are they backing up? 32 trains total. 33 trains total. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. So why are there so many trains here? In theory, there's enough. In theory. What? Oh. See, it hasn't received any iron trains. That's not like it's request. It's got one assigned apparently, but it doesn't have one in the orders. Couture. Something's really screwy here. Build faster. Yeah, something screwy is going on. So this is why I dodged the track. I knew it was coming. There. Now it's got a train assigned. So that one's the same. Oh, it's not because of the thing change. Okay, it's taking a train now. Yes, these aren't taking trains anymore. It's strange. This is still stuff Spellmaster was having problems with, I'm guessing. More weirdness. I'm pretty sure there's a command that would probably fix this automatically. I don't know why any other mod would interfere with it too. No reason to. You got a train? Oh, because I deconstructed those trains and it sort of confused it. That one's acting up too. That one's fine. Alright, let's head down there. Any others? Yeah, that one. Yeet. No, I didn't say yeet. I definitely didn't say yeet. Publish found, blank request. Are they all gonna spaz out? I might need to ask Lord Couture about it. Yeah. Very strange, isn't it? Very strange. And I think, also looking at the time, I think, for lack of anything better to do, and also because of the time, I think that's about it for me for today. On this late night, super late stream, where I pick away at random copper miners that are completely inconsequential. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there for today. Basically got the Railbus done. It's now running at double speed. Well, almost done, actually. Before we go, let's fix this. What am I doing exactly? Rocket silo. Access rampant AI. I don't know if I'll be able to do rampant AI again. Rocket silo. Yeah, like that. Load. How does that look? That's the last lingering issue. Running at 60 EPS, yeah, 4,300 I think it was the total, 4,300? That's, I think the only time update was only 8. Let's get a final confirmation of the 7.7. For next run, I would recommend installing Rich Text Helper. I did have it running, but I had to take it off because I was getting some crashes with it. I think it already fixed it though. Yeah, barely even tickling 8. So that's all running at 4,300. I mean, there's more to do here too. Like more expansion that could be done. Like these are supposed to go around there, that sort of thing. But otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, you could maybe we could work out what to do with this map. I don't know what else to add to it. I don't really want to just double it again, but at the same time, I don't know where to take it from here. This map, it's sort of, I think it's sort of run to a natural conclusion. I think we've officially conquered the Railbus. Been a fun run overall. I like the idea. I like the idea of the Railbus. Oh, who was the one who came up with originally? We got it from Evil Race and Big Wick, but they got it from, I've forgotten the name again. Down in the Factorio build soon, or something else for a while? Or download? Yeah, I'll make the file, I'll put the file up on Discord as well. I remember. When I remember. I'll also just pump up this a little bit. There we go. Yeah, might stick to some Oni and Rimworld for a little while, and then we'll, while we're working out what to do next. I am keen to do another vanilla base, but I would like to do something different though. I don't know what. Yeah, let me know what you reckon would be good to do. Not something grindy and silly like, and not maybe not Bob's Mods either. Yeah, let me know. And but in the meantime, I think we'll do Oni. I want to do an Oni Megabase, so I think that'll be the next focus. Yeah, other than that, try that raft game, float sim. I'm not keen on float sim. It's an interesting game, but I'm not 100% keen on it. Yeah, anyway, I need to wrap it up here.